Angela.
How you doing, everyone? I'm Lillo.
We're on an outing today to a well-known hardware store to get some supplies.
Hardware store. I've managed to get a rare day off, so
Me too.
Kids are at school now,
Yeah.
and we're going to go and have a look at some flooring.
Yes.
See what we can find for the kitchen extension.
Get some samples.
So I want to do a quick message to shout out really. Last night we received
we received a lovely message.
really beautiful lovely message from Tony, and I know that
Hi Tony.
Hi Tony. Okay.
We will get back to you.
We will
after we've done some shopping.
And Giorgio as well.
Hi Giorgio.
we say it in Italian accent, don't we?
Do we?
Yeah, we do.
Well, mine's
in English it'd be Giorgio.
English.
Yeah.
English accent.
But two absolutely beautiful messages.
Really inspirational messages, and it makes it worthwhile doing what we're doing because it pushes us on to do it.
It feels
more.
good. It feels really good.
Yeah.
And I don't know if everybody notices, right? But we're driving a Fiat.
Well, they're not going to notice it in this angle, are they?
Well, there might be some car people.
Well, some car enthusiasts, sorry, yes.
So we're trying to keep it real, you know, and we do drive a Fiat, so they're not the best.
Keeping in the Italian, the Italian theme going.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, so we're going to do some shopping this morning.
Oh, sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
And somebody sent us a message about Junior the cat.
Oh yes, we will show you him in one of our future videos.
And he has sussed out the door now. He has sussed it out.
He's quite adaptable.
He has.
Isn't he?
3 houses later, and he's 17 now. So, but he's fine, and
he's got used to this new situation of the door.
Yeah, he'll do a guest appearance.
Yeah.
We'll
He'd love to meet you all.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a brilliant cat, and he's brilliant. And so we're gonna have a look at this flooring for this.
We're gonna have a look at some flooring for the extension, and then I think we might grab a tea or a coffee because it's quite early in the morning, isn't it? I quite fancy a tea.
Yeah, nice cup of tea.
I like tea a lot, and you like coffee a lot. Yeah. But when I'm in Sicily, I like coffee, espresso.
So you don't drink espresso?
I don't drink
in England?
it here. It just doesn't taste the same.
I'll make you a proper espresso.
You've made me espresso, and it doesn't taste the same as when we're in Sicily. Point blank.
You remember 11 o'clock cut off for a cappuccino?
And people who say that, it's not true. They will make you cappuccino any time of day if you ask.
They might do this, like, oh, what are you doing?
No, if they hear your English or American or whichever European accent, they're not gonna blink an eyelid.
Do you remember when we went to Genoa and we went for a family meal? That it was like a restaurant, but in like a cave sort of thing to it.
Oh, yes.
And we all had our food, and it must have been about 10:30 at night. No, it was about 11 o'clock. And
it was late, yes.
And the waiter come over and he goes, right, okay, I'll get everybody a limoncello or coffee, whatever anybody wants, grappa, and all these drinks. And he said to me,
digestivo.
Digestivo. And he said to me, he goes, what do you want? Oh, I'll have a cappuccino, please. He goes, at first, he looked at me like, are you joking? Like that. And I was like,
you're having a laugh.
I went, no, I'll have a cappuccino, please. And then your cousins went, inglese questo qua. And he goes, va bene, ho capito che è inglese. And I was going, oh, right. And that was the thing. Oh, that was funny.
That was a good night.
Everyone on that table were like this.
Oh, it was hilarious, yeah.
Thing is, they do the hand gesture, don't they, like this? But they also pull a face as well with it. They do this face hand like this.
They do. They're excellent at doing facial expressions.
They're brilliant, aren't they? Honestly, we could do a video on hand movement
And facial expressions.
And facial expressions. Oh, you just can't make it up. But it's really funny because obviously, you know, we're British, born in the UK and all that. And when we go to places in Sicily and we speak a Sicilian that, you know, nobody understands anymore, right? And you can just see the people's faces because we confuse them. They're like, are they English?
Really confused. And then
or are
we'll
they
say
Sicilian?
some Sicilian words.
They like it, though, don't they? I feel really confident when I'm over there talking. I'll talking Sicilian, and the older generation just they love it.
They appreciate it.
They love the effort that we go to.
Even if you pronounce words wrong. I can't even pronounce words in English. If you pronounce words wrong, they're not bothered.
No.
They just appreciate the effort that you're putting in trying to speak the language.
Yeah, that's right.
They really appreciate it.
Yeah, they do. They really do. It's just certain words that we say randomly like that. Sometimes we don't know that we're doing it.
Yeah.
And do you remember when we went to get some artichokes from that street vendor?
Yes, like an outdoor.
And you were asking him, have you got any, how much are the cacoccioli? Oh, that guy was going, what? what?
He understood.
He did.
What I meant.
He was messing with us though, wasn't he? He was messing with us.
Because in Italian it's carciofi.
Carciofi.
So when we say gocciola,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he was like, oh, brilliant, yeah. Come on, let's go and get a coffee, wasn't he? He offered us a coffee.
He goes, where are you from?
Never, you know, told him a bit of our story, you know, what he was like, what, are you on holiday? And like, yeah, well, we come here all the time, blah, blah, blah. And our parents are born in Sicily. And he's like, right, come on, let's go and get a coffee.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's such
incredible.
It's such great, that culture in Sicily. It's just magical. It really is. It's magical. And
somebody who you've met for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go and get a coffee.
It sums up, you know, Sicily in general. But you can't say that's just where we are. It's right across Sicily.
It's across Sicily.
Everywhere across Sicily. It's just brilliant.
Not saying every single person is like that, because they're not.
Yeah.
But most Sicilians are open-hearted and extremely generous.
You know, we live in one of the largest cities in the UK, and it's a very busy 24-hour city, and really busy city. Mm-hmm. And you know, and it's great here. You know, we've got a great circle of friends, great, you know, great
family as well,
amazing family. You know, it's just when you're going back to Sicily, it's just that culture, that sense of community and
belonging.
The belonging.
Feeling like you belong.
It's just absolutely amazing. And, you know, I struggle with, I'm usually pretty good with words, but I really do struggle on just
how to describe it and how it makes you feel.
How it makes me feel. And
it makes you feel like you're part of something special.
Yeah. And, you know,
whereas these cities here, you know, it's a great city what we live in the UK.
It is,
but there's none of that sense of community.
Do you reckon it's about a climate thing as well?
I think it's just the scale, isn't it, here where we live? It's such a huge place.
Everyone's really busy with work.
Yes.
I get that. Yeah, I get that. I was going to jump the lights then.
No. See, that's why. Sorry if I'm not looking at the camera, but I need to supervise how he's driving. So my eyes are everywhere at the minute, checking that he's doing the right maneuvers.
You know, I have been driving 28 years. It could even be more. I know I don't look it.
It's just having a refreshment.
I know
being here.
I don't look it. And yeah, somebody sent me a message and he said, how old are you guys? Because you guys like...
We're in our 40s.
Yeah.
And we've been married for 17 years.
Yeah.
and we've been together for nearly, well, for 19 years, nearly 20 years.
Yeah,
so.
20 years together.
Yeah.
Married.
And we haven't had any plastic surgery.
Thing is, right, before I met you,
we can't afford it doing up 2 houses.
Yeah. Before I met you, I used to be 6'6" and a massive full head of hair. And now I'm about 5'7", I think. To be honest with you, I don't know how you have coped with me for 20 years. I don't know.
And vice versa.
Eh?
And vice versa.
Oh, honestly, we've 20 years.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that long.
No, it doesn't.
But it's a lifetime, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's actually a lifetime.
Yeah. I know somebody said to me where I work and has watched some of our videos, and he was saying, you know, what a huge achievement, and you know, something to be proud of, and what we've achieved and everything like that. And you know, yes, we have bought a house in Sicily, but it has come at a real sacrifice. Really hard work, really hard work and sacrifice. And you know, we've worked hard, and we've got 2 young children. One's 6 and Bella's 11, and it's been challenging at times. Yeah, it really has.
You just got to push through it, and we sort of, you know, bounce off each other, don't we?
I do your head in more than...
for example, that time when we were having the upstairs bathroom renovated, and we had a late flight. It was last summer.
Yeah.
And we didn't get to the house till 1 AM, something like that.
This is us flying over to Sicily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the UK to Sicily.
Yeah.
And the flight was delayed because of the internet outage that was happening. Anyway, we got there in the end. But when we arrived, the house was just full of dust.
Yeah.
So we had to clean for
we
couple
got
of
there
hours.
About 11:30 at night.
No, it was later than that.
Was it?
Yeah. And we literally had to clean because the dust was everywhere.
Yeah.
And make
our mistake, really.
And,
we should have prepared ourselves a bit better than that.
But going forward, we've realised that now, haven't we? And we get someone to come and just give it a basic clean, so then there's not as much. Because doing work, there is a lot of dust, isn't it? When you're
it just gets everywhere, doesn't it?
Drilling holes in walls and
different tradesmen.
You need to clean it a few times, really, to get rid of the dust completely.
Yeah.
But we'd had a long day.
Well, we had 2 flights that day.
No, it wasn't 2 flights.
We went to Venezia then to Catania.
No.
Was that not what
you were thinking of the wrong time.
Right.
No.
We've been there that many times. By the way, we're not millionaires, okay? You know, and
far from it.
Bloody far from it.
Especially with 2 renovations on the go. That was the summer time when we flew from Birmingham.
Oh,
so we flew from Birmingham because the airport that was nearest to us only flies on a particular day, but we couldn't fly on that day because our eldest daughter had her prom, so we had to fly the next day. And the only flight was from Birmingham, so we were on the mega bus for 8 AM, and then the flight was scheduled at 3:30, but that was delayed by a couple of hours. So anyway, you can get the gist of it. We didn't get to Sicily till late,
but then that's part of the sacrifice,
had to clean,
isn't it?
and then you were mega stressed out, weren't you? You were really stressed out.
I was a bit stressed out.
Yeah. So I had to.
I look back though; it's pretty funny though.
Yeah, it's funny now
when you look back.
But it was boiling. It was boiling, and we were cleaning all this dust. I've never sweated so much in my life. Did we have the aircon on?
We had everything on.
Yeah.
And
at first we didn't have the aircon on because we opened everything up to let the air in, try and get some air in because it had been closed. You know, get some dust out.
It was. Let me just describe.
It was tiring. And then the next day we had no water, and the plumber was going on holiday to Napoli.
Yeah, that day.
And we were like, please, can you just, before you leave, because he was driving there, can you come over?
I'll tell you what's funny about the water.
And we were like stunned and like battered.
Yeah,
the next day.
And I had about 16 espressos that morning, right? Just try to wake up. And the funniest side of that story with the water, right? That next morning,
we had to hit it with a hammer to get it to go.
No, but you missed the bit out where all the locals come out in the street.
Oh yes, they were trying to be helpful, weren't they?
And the lady across the road brought a piñata around with some water and goes, Deca, te può lavare.
A piñata is a big saucepan.
A big saucepan where you cook pasta in. And she goes, yeah, you can have a wash now. And we were like, well, this is the part of the fun.
And now we can look back on it and laugh, but at the time, well, you weren't really laughing so much, were you?
The thing is, you had the plumber trying to suss out the motor, and we'll discuss this with everyone around about the situation with water supply into the town and things like that. And but that's a different. Not all
towns are the same.
No,
not all towns. Some towns have water delivered. Some towns the council releases the water and you have to get it filled. And other towns are connected to mains water.
But how did everyone practically just come out of the house and say, right, okay, we're going to get this sorted?
Yeah, and, it was team effort, wasn't it?
And the lady across the road, when she come over,
she's even got the plumber's number and she rings him.
She grilled him. She literally grilled him and said, "You're not leaving until they get water," she said. I reckon he's frightened of it.
He doesn't mind though, does he? He's really respectful.
Yeah, he is.
So,
but anyway,
she rings him.
We sussed out the situation with that particular time. Every time we turned on the motor went backwards.
So it went forwards.
Instead of going forward. So the only way to have sussed it out is that we have to hit it with an hammer, right? And try and get it to go the opposite way so we could pump some water into the tanks in the house.
Actually, when we got there that night and we're doing the cleaning, we had ran out of water.
We had, yeah.
So we were cleaning, sweating, couldn't have a shower.
But
we couldn't flick the switch to even, because our water gets released, doesn't it, in the morning? About what time?
7 till half 10.
So we click the switch,
and then 2:30 to 4:30.
Yeah, so we couldn't even.
Yeah,
that was.
That's going to be a project for myself because I will suss out some sort of system for that water, because there's going to be ways we can do it, and we could probably control it from the UK with Wi-Fi and things like that. So, well, that could be a completely different video.
That's another little project, side project.
Yeah,
isn't it?
But you know, anyway, we've now arrived to a hardware store. Why do we call it hardware store? We're going to a DIY centre. See if we can find some flooring. So we're going to leave you now.
Yes.
And
because it's been lovely talking to you.
Because if we try and record in that place, I reckon we'll get kicked out, and I don't want that to happen. So could be funny, but anyway. But just want to say thank you to those who have subscribed
and sent us messages. They're really lovely messages.
Really, really good.
We really do appreciate your messages. They're wonderful.
Yeah. So again, thank you, and we'll upload another video soon. All right. So thanks for being part of that journey with us.
Have a great day.
Just by the way, somebody did mention.
Yes.
What's happening with that villa? We're waiting for the estate agent.
Oh yes. Well, we have to go and see it.
Yeah.
So we can't get there until the beginning of April. So
hopefully it doesn't sell in that time.
If it sells, it's not meant to be.
But we've got an appointment to go and view this villa.
If it's still available.
If it's still available. But
if it's not.
We do need to look at others as well, because I don't want to put all our eggs in one basket with this one.
Nearer the time, we'll have a list.
Yeah.
and go from there.
But like, we'll do a short video when we get there, when we have that viewing of that property.
Yes.
So
They
then,
won't mind over there, will they?
yeah, because obviously it'd be interesting for you guys, those who say you're in America or wherever you might be, in Northern Italy or wherever you might be, or the UK, and you want to see what that process looks like by meeting an estate agent and going to look at view a house, and some of sort of the questions that, with our experience that we've got around asking the right questions, which could safeguard yourself for the long-term future of that property, then if we could help somebody with that and help someone, then fantastic.
Brilliant.
Then brilliant, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we've got a bit of experience about us now, haven't we? So, but if there's anything wrong that you've heard from what we've said, please just let us a message and let us know that we have. Or
We love hearing from you as well.
it's brilliant.
Great.
Yeah, we sit basically.
It spurs us on.
We just sit in bed basically, like an old little couple, and we just go, look at this message, and we talk to each other about it. but oh, we love him. All right, so again, see you soon.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.
Please subscribe to the channel. It really does help us a lot. And if you like what you watch, then press a like. So take care.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Bye.